NBC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, John Leguizamo, MTV's Tom Green, comic Margaret Smith, and coping with the heat wave with the Conan O'Brien dancers, with Nancy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you very much. All right. You know, the sad thing is they're just excited about the air conditioning. I think that's... They don't know who the hell I am. It is, I mentioned this, so we got a great show, but I got it's miserable. I think it's 140 degrees outside, is that right? People's foreheads are melting. It's you're all miserable, right? Yeah. Great audience for comedy. Let's bring on the funny stuff. No, this week, I don't know if you know this, but New York has been suffering from its worst heat wave in the last 5 years. 5 years since we had one this bad. Yeah, in fact, yesterday at one point, it was hot enough in Times Square to fry a puddle of urine. You should try it camping. It's fun. Let's talk about something else. So let's get our minds off the terrible heat. Let's talk politics. Yesterday, President Clinton, did you know this? He began a tour of some of the poorest regions in the country. That's right. And in a speech today, the president said, we have to do something about these areas so we can start holding fundraisers here. They can't all be urine, folks. Sometimes I have to aspire, just for a minute. Now back to the poo-poo. I'm not kidding. No, yeah, the audience is really like, yeah! Another political thing to talk about. Presidential candidate George W. Bush is in the news. Yeah, George W. Bush disclosed recently that he made $18 million last year. That's right. And after hearing about it, Steve Forbes said, see, the guy's a loser. Attempt for him. And this is an uplifting story. I don't know if you heard about this, but as part of a political protest, an 89-year-old woman is walking from Southern California to Washington, D.C., which I think is very cool. And yeah, very cool. And not only that, the woman also said she's hoping to meet President Hoover. So, I thought was cool. 89-year-old woman trying to better the world, and I slammed her good. She thought she was going to get away with that, but no, I'm on the case. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. We have a good show worthy of that remark. Very cool actors here. He started coming on the show at the very beginning, didn't he? Way back, 1966, this man first on our show. He's in the new movie Summer of Sam, which is getting rave reviews. John Leguizamo is on the show. Very cool. And following that, we have, very excited to have him here, host of MTV's The Tom Green Show. The man has inspired me to grow a goatee. Tom Green is on the program. That's all I need. Make our show edgier. And then very funny comedian Margaret Smith is on the program. It is one of those layered ice creams of show. And of course, right over there, looking guilty about something, Jimmy Vivino and the Max Weinberg 7. Jimmy, good to see you.